Hi, welcome to FutureFast. And once again, I just wanted to have a conversation with you to bring in some of the points which perhaps you could raise flags, while also perhaps point us to some of the people who could contribute to conversations around these topics. While we have lined up quite a few very interesting people for this year, and conversations have already begun, and very soon you will start seeing videos and audios hitting whatever the tools that you use to subscribe to FutureFast. So while you do that, just continuing the thread from where I had a small chat previously, is that there are many things that are happening in this year 2024. And last conversation, I pointed out that we have multiple elections happening across the globe, and more than 50% of the world population participating in this democratic process, and which is obviously going to determine our future to a great extent. I also wanted to bring in one other aspect that uh, there are multiple war situation that is happening across the globe. There are armed conflicts happening within the country to countries among their neighbors, and countries far off, right? And there are uh, other parties participating and contributing to escalation of these wars, and most of us have also taken sides, right? And anytime any of these conflicts are never a good situation, and 2024 looks like we have more than 110 armed conflicts happening across the globe. And perhaps this is nearest to the Third World War of sorts, from a point of situation that it could potentially escalate to. And also historically, if you see that every time we've had some serious war situations that have happened, they have always happened around the times when economy, particularly of the countries which are dominating the markets globally, are struggling. So we are in one such situation today, clearly. And so this is another reason why it is far more likely that we could perhaps get into one more global war or a world war. And, in the past, two world wars nearly took about 4.5 years on an average between both of them. And we just saw the scale of damage that it left on the humanity itself, apart from physically what damages, and geographies changed, new countries were born, new politics of sorts got created, and some of the hatreds have been sustained for very long time, perhaps even now. And today, after these many years of Second World War, today our own human uh, capabilities, our technologies have advanced far, far more, that the possible damages that we could inflict on each other and on this earth and in this world is far more. So this is why we all have to be conscious of what's happening around, and we need to see how we can come together and contribute to a far more sustainable and productive world for the future, for our own future, and for the future of the next generations. And it's very important that we start looking ahead, right? We've for a long time been looking behind, and it's not that we will ever stop doing it. We will continue to do that, and only thing is that more conflicts keep coming up and keep getting sustained because we don't stop looking behind. So it's very important that we start inculcating this into our next generation's thinking, that it's very important that they look ahead while we look behind to learn from what wrong we did or what we can do better. But most important thing that is necessary is to look ahead. And another thing is that which is also becoming far more vocal and strong is our own sense of identity. We when we talk about science, when we talk about Earth, we talk about that uh, a speck or a blue dot, and there is so much more, and then we just forget and we get carried away, and uh, and then we want to reclaim. We want to reclaim the geography. We want to reclaim the infrastructure. We want to reclaim our own identity. Some say even civilization. But what is most important thing is that why don't we work towards reclaiming today while we keep looking ahead and into the future to make sure that every day gets better and only better and for all of us. And hope uh, this makes sense. And do share your thought. And feel free to recommend people that we can bring to have conversations on Future Fast and any or all of these topics and more. And once again, enjoy the ride.